Hi, I'm Jacob, and I'll be telling you the proper way how to take care of your piercings. I'll be telling you the do's and don'ts. Recently, I just got my nipples pierced. It cost me $60, and I'll be telling you the proper way to take care of them. Now, let's go over some of the do's. Some supplies you're going to need. Dial soap, antibacterial soap, very useful. You can find it at your local convenience store, Walmart, dollar store. This is a must-have for cleaning purposes. Next thing, some people prefer A&E ointment, but you can get bacitracin. Bacitracin works just as good. A little more powerful. You don't need anything like Neosporin. That's a little too powerful. I would say I would stick with the A&E ointment or the bacitracin. Now, some things you want to do to take care of it. Now, before your new piercing, you want to make sure that your hands are clean. So use the dial soap to clean to clean your hands before you touch it. I mean, obviously it's a new wound. You just got it pierced. Don't touch it. Don't monkey around with it. Otherwise, it is going to get an infection. Once you get it pierced, it's completely up to you on how you take care of it. Now, here's some things that I do. Now, the first thing that I do is I usually clean my hands with dial soap. And then after when I clean my hands with dial soap, say I take a shower. Anything like your mild soaps they say to use. So don't use anything like if you have what's that called? Any heavy soaps like help me that Old Spice. Don't use it only Old Spice body wash. Anything that's heavy to put on your body, otherwise it's going to irritate it and most likely it's going to get infected. So I just use dial soap usually to wash my chest, and I have a dial bar of soap that I use to clean my body too, and that's also antibacterial, and that helps because it's a real mild soap. Next thing you're also going to want to use you're also going to want Q-tips. Q-tips are very convenient because sometimes after having your nipples pierced, your nipples can be very sensitive. It's a very sensitive area. So this helps just to put a little maybe dial soap on there and get it wet and lathered to clean your chest and just to rub it around. Bacitracin, they say not to use it unless you do get an infection. Usually signs of infection are irritation, redness, pussing, your nipples start to crack. It gets very disgusting. I've seen people with infections, and believe me, it's not a pretty sight. Now, the things you don't want to use after your piercing, this is a no. Peroxide, do not use peroxide. Any alcohol, sanitizer, do not put on your nipples. Why, you ask? Because those products right there can hurt your chest severely, and also it can dry it out. And when an area is dried out, it opens up doors for infections. And it's just stupid. They usually tell you not to use any sort of alcohol or any sort of peroxide because it just dries out the area. Now, you're going to want to keep the area very clean and very moist. So usually I work, so usually what happens is that I walk around all day with a shirt on, and that can be very irritating to my chest. So now some techniques you can use in order to avoid that is the piercing. The tattoo artist might say put band-aids over your new piercing. Band-aids do work. You could use band-aids or anything with like wool or anything like that could really irritate the area of what you're about to do. Now, proper way how to take off your shirt. It's not for everybody. I'm just sharing my information on some things that I do. I usually take my hand, put it in like that, pull the shirt away so it's not irritating it. I lift up and boom, take the shirt off. You want to zoom in on that and show them piercings? I got this done probably 2 days ago at Sacred Eagle in Herkimer by Connie. The process, I'm not going to lie, is it's not fun. They say getting your pistols, getting your chest pierced is a very painful area. It's very sensitive, and but she did a great job though with the piercings. So obviously, before I'm touching them, I did wash my hands earlier with the dial soap. Now I usually don't. Now, when you usually clean your chest, you probably want to do it probably 1 to 2 times, maybe, just to get it clean. Now I'll show you a proper way how to put bacitracin on it. Usually I don't use bacitracin too much. Some tattoo artists or piercing might tell you clean it 2 or 3 times a day. I usually don't clean it that much. I just put that on in the morning, just clean it off, and then maybe at nighttime I'll put maybe a little bacitracin on it if it's a little dry. Just a little bit, just like that. Put it on the Q-tip. Just gently rub it in, like so. Get the area. That's all you need. Just a little bit, not too much. Just get the area. Clean around the nipple. That's all. And that right there will prevent it from any infections or any future infections. Like I said, you don't need this unless you start to develop signs of infection. Like I said, just the dial soap is good enough. Now, what I forgot to bring you is some vitamins and some stuff to take that might help. They say zinc, maybe 50 milligrams of zinc 3 times a day will help with the healing process. Vitamin C is very, very important. I take vitamin C every morning. Something called Tangy Tangerines, vitamin C, or you can get it at any local convenience store. Zinc, vitamin C, your multivitamins, minerals, that helps with the body, and that also helps with infection, and that also helps with the healing process. That's optional. You don't need to take any of that, but some of my general advice is because I have several piercings, and I could say that the vitamin C and the zinc did help with the healing process, and my body did heal very quickly because of so much zinc and vitamin C. I would say I consume about 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C a day, and on top of that, I take my get in your vitamins and your minerals, and just keep yourself very healthy. Here's the thing. I mean, in order to prevent an infection, just basically take care of your piercings. Just wash it like you're supposed to. Don't go touching anything like cats, for instance. Don't pick up a cat. Don't take it and rub it against your nipple like so. Say goodbye, cat. Just throw the cat. Anything like that. Any picking up grease foods and touching it. Now, what people make, here's the biggest mistake people make. After they get their nipples pierced, they do it for sexual pleasure or whatever. They'll usually rub some kind of oil on it, or exotic oils, or lotion. That's going to upset the area. It's going to irritate the area, and it's going to hurt severely because it's a very sensitive area. So just wait for it heals. The process takes sometimes up to a month and a half, up to 3 months. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you guys have any questions, please click on the link below, add me. I'll be speaking on my lip piercing and the proper way to clean that, and I'll be speaking on other things to keep it properly clean. But like I said, it's completely up to you how you guys keep your piercings clean. For any piercing and anything like that, dial soap is very important. Even with tattoos, dial soap is very important. Just to clean it with the dial, like I said, it's a mild soap. Dial is a must-have. Bacitracin or A&E ointment is a must-have. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe, and please feel free to leave your comments, and I will gladly answer any questions that you have.